All right, so on this absolutely marvelous and stunning autumn Saturday afternoon, we are going to be embarking on a tiny little hiking adventure here into the woods with the new GoPro Hero 10 and my Tentacle Sync Track E Lavalier / lapel microphone. This should be quite a beautiful hike. We've got all the beautiful autumn colors here in full effect right now. Really looking forward to this hike. You cannot compete with the beautiful natural sounds of nature and wildlife, folks. Nothing quite like it on this planet. God's natural gift to us. Could not have chosen a better day to come out for a little hike here, folks. Let me tell you. Absolutely breathtaking with this type of scenery. You can pretty much let the autumn colors speak for themselves. So yeah, we are shooting on the new GoPro Hero 10. My stabilization is set to high, which is one notch below the highest, which is boost. My color is set to natural. Our field of view is linear plus horizon leveling. So my horizon should be level at all times. I think it goes up to a 45-degree angle here on the new GoPro. Obviously, if I were to install the max lens mod, you can do like a full 360 and your horizon would remain level, but they haven't released a firmware for the max lens mod quite yet. So here we are. Beautiful day. It's about 9 degrees Celsius right now. Pretty marvelous afternoon. No better way I'd want to spend my weekend, I'll tell you that. Other than cycling, of course. Cycling is always number one. Hiking is number two, if you will. So here we are now, another change of light conditions here. You can see how the GoPro handles that type of exposure. And the stabilization, of course, but stabilization on this camera is just absolute butter, folks. Here's a nice yellow tree right over here. We are coming upon a little lake here which goes by the name of Swan Lake. So we'll be there any minute now. It's just up ahead. Well, here we are. Swan Lake is just to my right here. Here we are. We're going to go have a closer look at it in just a minute. So here we are at our lovely little Swan Lake over here. Absolutely stunning. Here we are. Let me get that in on camera right over here, folks. Swan Lake. Well, there she is. There's a chopper overhead. Excuse the chopper noise here, but that's what I like to call Swan Lake, just behind me here. Good old Swan Lake. There's actually also a prop plane overhead. Will be passing us any minute now, but Swan Lake. We are going to cross the lake and venture a little bit further down into the forest there, into the woods. Here's another look at good old Swan Lake. There she is in all her glory. You! I mean, you really couldn't have asked for a better day than this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell ya. Sun is just beaming beautifully through the tree line there. Nothing quite like it. Let me tell ya. That's going to be a nice shot. I got to flip the camera around. That made quite the thumbnail. What do you guys think? I think it would. So right now we are obviously on the other side, the adjacent side to Swan Lake. That's where we got our footage just a few minutes ago. So here we are on the trail. Absolutely stunning. There are no other words for it, folks. Excuse all these planes flying overhead and these helicopters, but I really can't help that. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Take a guess what my favorite time of year is, what my favorite season is. Here's a little hint. Starts with an A and it ends with an M. You guessed it. It's autumn. What is there not to love on a season like this here in Ontario? Just breathtaking. Got a little bit of a descent coming up here. Just beautiful. Okay, we must continue this little through hike. Some yellow, beautiful yellow leaves just behind us there. Oh wow. Very, very nice. Very, very forgiving. Something like this here. It's around midday, it's probably a quarter after 4 in the afternoon. Probably got, what do you think? A good hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes of daylight left. It's my best guess. Usually gets dark a 6:30 nowadays here in very late October. Oh, it's quite dark right here, so curious to see how the GoPro handles this exposure here. I've got my ISO from 100 minimum set all the way up to 400 maximum. So let's see if, I hope this is not going to look grainy because it is a little bit dark here. We're going to be going back into the daylight in just a sec. This is obviously a single track mountain bike trail, but hey, you know what? Who says you can't use it for hiking? I've ripped through here on my fat bike multiple times this year. I've even got a video of that from maybe 2-3 months ago. Yeah. It is so peaceful in these parts, just the way I like it. It's just me, nature and wildlife, not another single soul in sight, just the way I would have drawn it up, just the way I like it. Just me, nature and wildlife. I wouldn't have it any other way, ladies and gentlemen. Sure wouldn't. The sounds of the leaves on the bottom of my shoes. Oh yeah. Fortunately, there are quite a bit of downed trees, as you can see. Anytime we get a storm here in this area, you know, these trees, they just tumble right on down. The slightest gust of wind will just take them right down. It's very unfortunate to see, but I guess that's the laws of nature. Well, unfortunately, the sun is currently being stashed behind some cloud cover there, so you know what? It's all good. We should still have plenty of light to wrap up this lovely little autumn hike here in the woods. You betcha. Not gonna stop me, folks. Man, these colors are just magnificent. Something you just love to see. Sure is. All right, well, if you like this type of stuff out here in nature, out here in the woods, connecting with wildlife, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We got lots of stuff also lined up here in whatever time we got left with autumn, so stay tuned for that. This was a lovely nature, wildlife, and cleansing hike. Didn't come across anyone. 2 thumbs up for me. So until next time, I guess we'll catch you in the next video on the next adventure.
Catch you later.